Yo, can y'all hear me? Is this thing on? Yo, if you could hear me now, I need to know something in the comment section. Yeah, make sure y'all smash the like button. The realest bat, the realest cat. Yo, come in, smash the like button. Yo, I need y'all to come in and smash the like button. Is that simple? Was hood. Best of wishes to you. Shout out to you. Hold on. Yo, I'm doing different stuff with the set, so. Yo, I'm doing different stuff with the set, so. Y'all can hear me? Listen, if you can hear me, type the number 6 and smash the like button. I'm in the booth, man. Lock the doors in the booth. Type the number 6 if you can hear me loud and clear. We just doing adjustments. We doing sound check. Yo. Your man's out here working. Ism Jones, what's up? Yeah, I switched the mics out and stuff, and I'm doing a sound check. Yo, if I'm at this level, is the mic too loud or too quiet? Cause I don't have my headphones, so y'all gonna have to work with me. Yo, testing 1, 2, 3. Is the mic too loud or too low? My man said the levels is good. Let me take it down a little bit. Shout out to Kenya B. Sounds crispy and clear. It's the perfect volume. $619 said it's low. I mean, y'all let me know. Y'all vote. Y'all vote right now. Somebody said it's low. Leave it alone. He said it's your fault. Hold on. I think I feel like I'm too loud. Hold on. I think when I laugh, like my laugh is too loud. I got a loud laugh. Yeah. I got a loud laugh. Hold on. Let me turn the laugh down. Oh, this is fun. We about to get started. Yeah. All right. I think the levels are good. He said, keep running your mouth, keep facts. Yeah, I'm about to run my mouth. Listen, let me explain how it's going to be. Let me explain how this stream is going to be. I don't give a do you feel me? I don't give a I'm a voice my opinion on the platform I built from the ground up with you, the wonderful fans, and we going to do it like that, baby. Listen, I don't care what none of y'all talking about. I'm going to speak my mind on the Errol Spence, Terence Crawford whole situation. I know the haters, they going to be mad. They go, oh, you hating on Bud. I don't care, bro. I'm going to tell you what I think is going on. So we giving y'all busters to like 10 seconds to report to the nearest exit. Please. If you do not want to hear my thoughts, then scram. You need a skedaddle. Get up out of here, bro. Y'all got to get up out of here. I'm about to baptize y'all with my thoughts. Truest thoughts. Just be the realest I ever wrote against all odds. Up in the studio getting blowed. Just be the realest I ever wrote. So the 10 seconds is almost up. If you do not care or whatever, y'all little crybabies, I'm not here for the crybabies. They was crying in it. All y'all do is cry in the chat. Oh, ego. Why could he say this? How could he? Easy. It's all easy. Y'all got to get the likes up. Show me what we working with. Listen, y'all want the streams? Is this what you want? Y'all got to get the likes up. I need 100 to show. Y'all better get the likes up. I know the haters in here, but I ain't worried about them. My man said he here for the cookout. I'm going to address the elephant in the room, god dang it. I'm going to address the elephant in the room in this chat. They like, nah, Ego, don't do him like that. But I got to. I do this for the people, man. All right, so who's in here? Yo, I need 100 to show. 100 to no show. My man says, I just don't know why some of these casual fans are triggered by us wanting to know why Errol was so unprepared. Man, talk to him, Jason. Yeah, shout out to Jason. That's what I'm talking about. People don't want to address the elephant in the room with this particular fight. Stop it. I'm going to address it. I ain't duck or dodge no topics in all of boxing. Since the dawn of it, I came in the game spitting flames. Bro, I came in the game spitting flames like King Cooper. I came in the game spitting flames like King Cooper. So I'm just going to keep it rocking. That's how I came in, you know. That's how we going to do it. That's we going to maintain that. Shout out to Jason. We would do the same if it was for Crawford. Absolutely. Jason out here cooking. We got Ego's Army out here really repping and really winning. Like some people with the Crawford situation, they just so happy with the W. They a bunch of chaos agents. You know what I'm saying? They a bunch of chaos agents. That's all they happy about is that a PBC fighter lost. I'm not. We getting to the bottom of the real stuff. I don't really care about that. A PBC fighter losing and Errol lost and, you know, all this name calling. I don't come here for the boxing. If it ain't about that, it ain't about nothing. You dig? Now we're going to talk about Errol Spence's weight. Listen, I gave y'all busters like 10 seconds to get out the chat if y'all don't want to have this conversation. But your boy Ego, I'm about to have it. I got to have it. Listen, I told you I need 100 to show. I ain't starting till until I get 100 to show. You just a bum. But then you watching me. So there's that. Block Marcus. Get him out of here. Thank you for playing. You got to go, Marcus. Woo! Shout out to Kenya B. Hold on. Shout out to Kenya B with the clappage. Just make it clap. Just make it clap. My girl Kenya B did a hell of a job. Kenya B is a young, hungry lioness. The way she clapped that boy. What happened to that boy? What happened to that? Shout out to Kenya B. You know, the irony of the internet is a bunch of muff that ain't accomplished nothing. They think they finna talk crazy to me and still be in the chat. That's hilarious, bro. That's funny to me. You think you finna talk crazy to me and still be up in here. And then when I block you, they be like, Ego, why Ego block me? Bro, they be crying. It was crying in there. Bro, they be like, Ego, why he blocked me? He blocked me if you prove him wrong. Bro, you talking stupid. I got to remove it. I said, if you're talking stupid, I got to remove it. Listen, my shooters, they shoot darts like Cupid. If you're talking stupid, I got to remove it. That's a bar. Listen, I don't even have to try and I give you effortless bars. I said, my shooters shooting darts like Cupid. If you talking stupid, then I got to remove it. That's a bar. I just thought of that right now. There's nobody in boxing that got a brain like me. Pinky in the brain. I said, we got the blicks up. Listen up. We got the blicks up. My shooters, they shoot darts like Cupid. If you're talking stupid, then I gotta remove it. Block them. Mr. Blockham is back. They was crying in there all the time. They was, oh, ego, box the ego. They was crying. A bunch of crybabies. Now let's talk about it. Bro, Errol Spence, his weight, it looked like something was up with his weight, bro. Say what you will. Say what you want. The man, it looked like he struggled. Now, full disclosure, I picked Errol Spence. I was wrong. Crawford showed up. He handled business. He did what he was supposed to do, what he said he was going to do. Errol's weight struggles or weight issues or whatever the case is, that's Errol and his team and their decision. So I'm not negating or taking away what Crawford did. At the end of the day, Crawford showed up on a given night and he got the victory. Bravo. He's 2X undisputed. He doesn't need to worry about another man, his struggle. Like if you got, it's like, you know, Ryan Garcia said he had a body shot in camp. I mean, you got hit with that body shot and you still fought Tank. All we know is Tank knocked you out. And that's kind of the same thing here. But it doesn't remove the conversation, bro. See, this is what I noticed with the Bud Buddies. They keep saying stuff like, no, just shut up. Oh, no, just give Crawford all the credit. Bro, I give him credit for winning. On the given night, he won. He showed up and looked impressive. Masterful performance. I give him credit for that because that's what it's about. It's about showing up on the nights that matter. You know, that's why we revere Michael Jordans and Kobe's and Tom Brady's and Floyd Mayweather's, because under the bright lights, they show up. But it still doesn't alleviate the conversation of, we don't know what specifically Errol Spence looked like a different fighter. Like okay, let's just start here. Errol Spence has a bunch of taglines. Man down, strat season, you know, grave digger, all these monikers and taglines and all that, right? And in my estimation, if the Errol Spence, whoever that showed up, the version, we'll just say the version of Errol that showed up versus Crawford, there would be no man down and strap season and put him in the dirt because he would have been lost. Now, it just happens when you're fighting someone who stays in shape, who's an elite fighter, switch hitter, great, one of the best counterpunchers in boxing, like Terence Crawford, then it becomes especially difficult. So I'm not negating Crawford's ability and skill by saying this, because it takes a special fighter to capitalize on somebody else's mistakes. You dig? Like, if Errol, even if he was drained, if he was in there with a lesser guy than Crawford, he might have still won. But there's nobody that can convince me that something wasn't up with this man's like weight or something when in camp. Now, Errol Spence is, full disclosure, he's not making these excuses or he's not even saying nothing. He's just in the Ibiza with his chick, right? This is what Boxing Ego, I'm talking about it. Yeah, Boxing Ego talking about it. Daddy, I'm the one. Bro, I don't think there would have been strap season and man down. And like, bro, if the Errol that showed up, the version of Errol that showed up, no one would even want to see the Crawford fight. It wouldn't have been like what this was. Now, the bummiest part about some of the we'll just say fans or the Bud Buddies, one of the bummiest things that I've noticed here is you got a bunch of do-nothing have-nots who really didn't predict anything. They just waited till an outcome was rendered, and then they start jumping in the comment sections, right? And, oh, I told you, Ego, shut your channel down. You better stop and hop off D's. Who's D's? D's nuts? Bro, y'all better stop. All that shut your channel down. Bro, they said July 29th, I was going to be wrong, and I was. They said July 29th, it was the end of my channel. Bro, what's today? Today is August 10th. It's been about 10 days. It's been about 10 days, and your boy's still here. So, yeah, good luck with that. They said the channel is shut down and all that, bro. I told you, ain't no fight could take me out the game. Ain't no individual fight finna stop years of work. I'm still undefeated. I'm still TB Ego. I'm still the best in the business. I don't care what y'all talking about. Oh, Ego, you're going to shut your channel down. Does it look like I'm left off bad and bougie? Huh? Bro, look. I'm WPC. I'm the best champion in the world. I got WPC with me. I won. Who next? Who next? Next. Who next? Bro, who next? I won. Who next? So y'all can play these games and, oh, Ego, you're hating and all that. I don't care. Say whatever you will. Errol Spence that showed up. Like, here's the thing. This is my thing. I'm going to give you my honest opinion. Y'all got to get the likes up. We got to get the likes to 150. Y'all playing games with me? Bro, like salute. I promise you, we about to detonate because I ain't got no time to waste. Bro, y'all better get it rocking. My time is money. Y'all better get it rocking. My man Tony sent $1 in the Cash App. Much love to you for your support. Y'all better get it rocking with the likes and whatever. Bro, I promise you, this is something different. Listen, I told you, I'm a one-man army. I'm with it. I'm like that. So if you like this format, let it be known then. So here's the issue. In the world, in life in general, two things can be true at the same time, right? Like Bud is a beast. You could say Bud's a beast. He's skillful. He's a master, whatever. But Errol Spence, two things can hold true at the same time. He very well could have had issue with his weight. Again, this is not Bud's issue, but you're not going to stop me from having a conversation. You feel me? Oh, whoa, yo, hold up. Not me, not Marshall. Shout out to Charles Edward Cheese with the $200. Rumble, young man, rumble. Bro, if y'all don't get the clap emojis up, I promise you, you're not going to disrespect Charles Edward Cheese. The man just sent $200 via Super Chat in broad daylight. Rockabye, baby. I told you, this is not a game. See, Charles Edward Cheese, shout out to him. He done woke the game up. Now we can have the conversation. I told you, time is money. Me and Charles Edward Cheese know that. Please get your likes up. Please get the clap emojis up. The man just sent $200. Let me put his comment on the screen. Shout out to Charles Edward Cheese, who says, and I quote, "We was wrong as ish, Ego. I had to search in my soul for the reason I was so sure Spence would do it. Everything went against him, bro. Skill, strength, stamina, and timing, and I still picked him. Conclusion is I was a fanboy no more. I'm over it now. But I lost 100K. What? What? Bro, the man said he lost 100,000 on that one, bro. Hey, Charles, you wild, bro. The man said he lost 100K. Bro, Charles Edward, damn, you doing Floyd Mayweather type bets. You wildin', bro. You wildin'. That man said 100K. Well, there's some other good fights. You can get that back. You know what I mean? A couple bumps in a row, you know, you got to bounce back. B-Dog said, what you do for work, Charles, you hiring? Charles Edward, wow. I was convinced too with Errol Spence. Now my read was off because I put more emphasis on Terence Crawford being drained. Because listen, I still believe everything I said there. I still think this was a rough weight cut for Terence Crawford, but I slept on the fact that Errol Spence been at the division longer, and it appears to me that this was a rougher cut for him because it looks like, my honest opinion, it truly looked like Errol Spence left it all in the gym. He looked like by the time of the fight, he literally had nothing else to give. Like, So he basically, this how what I perceived. It looked like he was in there with a killer like Terence Crawford, plus the fact that he left it all in the gym and he looked like he was spent, like really from an early position. You see what I'm saying? So it's like that's a double whammy where I'm from. You know what I mean? It's a double whammy. It's a double whammy. So again, this is not taking away anything from Crawford. It's the fact that on a given night, he showed up and he got off, and you can't mess, like, obviously when you have the data to input, you can research or like, not even research, that's not the right word. When you have the data, you can recalibrate and like reassess like what your notions before. And me, I completely slept on the fact that Errol Spence, you know, things I knew, like he was out the ring 14, 15 months. I didn't know it would have so much of a effect on him. Like for this is just being, this is being completely honest. This is being completely honest. When a person like Errol Spence Jr. keeps defying the odds, you almost feel like that is like ordained or destined and that they can keep doing it, right? So we've seen Errol Spence survive a car crash. We've seen Errol Spence do these like Superman type of thing. Like every fight, he fought Kell Brook. He was on a 9-month layoff. He fought Danny Garcia. He was on 9 to 11 months, whatever, from the car wreck and coming off a car wreck. When he fought Ugas, he was coming off of the detached retina, right? So he was on another layoff. So even though I knew he was about to fight a quality guy like Crawford and he was coming off a 14, 15-month layoff, it was no new task for Errol Spence Jr. So I thought it would just be like a typical Errol Spence, story and storyline where he could overcome it. And that's the mistake I made. I had the data. Listen, I'm telling y'all, listen, in life, you're not going to get everything right. I had the data and I knew, like, I know Crawford's talented. I knew Errol Spence was on a long layoff. I had the data, but based on never seeing Errol Spence succumb or get dropped and rocked and all these types of things, I thought it would be not much different of a fight or a challenge that he could overcome. But the thing I slept on, and now that I have the data of what happened and how it happened, now I look at it and the reality is Errol Spence looked like he left it all in the gym. And that's not taking anything away from Crawford, because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Crawford's still 2X. He's still a hell of a champion. I put him at number 1. So I see there's a lot of the trolls and stuff. They like, oh, you making excuses. Bro, if I was making excuses, then I wouldn't rank Crawford off the performance. It's not an excuse. It's my honest thoughts. I told you 2 things can be true. Like if I said come out to the Bay Area, I know a car wash and it's the best car wash in the city. It's the best car wash in the Bay Area, but it's also the most expensive car wash in the Bay Area. Those 2 things could be very true. Like it's not, oh, it's the best, so it got to be reasonably priced. 2 things can be true. Crawford's a beast, and I think Errol Spence was slaughtered with his weight cut. Errol needed a friend, Louis Farrakhan said. Bro, but I don't even know if Farrakhan watched boxing, so I ain't worried about what Farrakhan is saying. Like, bro, this is what I don't understand about boxing fans, bro. Listen, anytime there's a big fight, everybody in the world is attracted to that big fight, right? Everybody's like, it's just there's nothing like a night of great boxing, right? Every time there's a big fight, you see an influx of people who really you've never seen watch boxing hardcore. Like I can name probably on one hand the celebrities that really watch boxing and that you could have a conversation with them, right? You can have a conversation. It would be guys like LL Cool J, Dave Chappelle, right? John Cusack. There's a couple celebrities, and they really about this boxing life. Royce the 5'9", you know. I think Eminem is a pretty big boxing fan on the low because he has raps and he talked about Paulie Malignaggi and stuff like that. Lloyd Banks, acid out the baggie, this is more than dope, flawless flow, hawking off a sign, every horoscope, then warm a road, strapped out the corner code. Bro, my boy Banks, BANK $ Banks. I got a new toy that'll burn a hater and put a red dot in his eye like the Terminator. Bro, my boy Banks, he put it in the bars too. Like, see, if you rap and then you put boxing in the bars, because that's when I was rapping, that's what I would do. I had a bunch of boxing, like, go to boy, like De La Hoya, oh yeah, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, your likes and you know, things you enjoy. Hold on, let me get to the super chat. Hopeton Jr., what's your prediction on the rematch? I mean, I don't know, because it's not announced, it's not triggered. That's not I don't get in that business. I don't get in the business of making predictions for fights that aren't official. Because what if Errol says I'm going a different direction? Then I just put out a prediction for no reason. So I don't really get into that. Shout out to Kenya B. Facts, so many casuals. Guy told me he bet on Lawrence Crawford. Bro, who the hell is Lawrence Crawford? See, that's what I'm saying. They don't even know these people's names, bro. That's every time there's a big fight, everybody want to be involved, and y'all be telling me about like people you don't really know from boxing and certain celebrity. Like I remember Devin Haney and Lomachenko, and then Nelly did a video, and y'all like, but Nelly even said that Devin Haney, bro. I don't care what Nelly said. Why, like, why, bro? Listen. I'm him, bro. Listen, all y'all need to kiss the pinky ring. I'm him. Don't tell me what Nelly said after a big fight. I don't care. What's Nelly gonna do? Like, you know what I'm saying? I never even seen him at no fights. Like, he got some hits. If you want to go and take a ride with me and three-wheeling in the back in the Benzie, bro, he got some hits, but what that got to do? Why do I feel this way? Hey, must be the money. Bro, if you want to go and take a ride with me. Bro, y'all telling me about what Nelly said about Devin and Loma, like my opinion finna change. Because Nelly said it. Hot, so hot in her. Day? Oh, with a little bit of, get a little bit of, let me feel. Bro, what's Nelly finna do? Like my whole opinion on boxing changed because Nelly done said something. Oh, come on, man. But that's what the racists they use. Even this black guy, Nelly, he said Devin Haney lost. Bro, I don't care what Nelly said. He probably watched the fight with Ashanti. He wasn't even watching the fight. Bro, if I was watching the fight with Ashanti, I wouldn't even be watching the fight. You feel me? Bro, I don't care what fight it is. Spence versus Crawford. I'm with Ashanti. I ain't watching. It's murder. Holla, holla. You feel me? I ain't worried about no fight when I'm with Ashanti, bro. She just looked like she smelled good. See, I've been a fan of Ashanti from when she first came out. I was even accepting when she had them sideburns. Remember? Bro, y'all remember when Ashanti came out when she first had them werewolf-liking sideburns? See, I was rocking with Ashanti back then. Bro, come on, stop playing. Who remembers when Ashanti first came out with them sideburns? She had them Elvis pork chop sideburns. Girl, I remember girls going back to, like in high school and stuff. And they be like, nah, this just baby hair. No, that's some adult hair with them sideburns. And girls talking about it's baby hair. Bro, see, look. Man, come on. She look like Frida. What the hell? Bro, she look like Frida right here. Nah, dog. She look like AD. Bro, she played with the Lakers. No, see, bro. She gonna come with a little wolf. You like the fact? Bro, she look like AD on Foe and them. Bro, this AD. If you don't make it to the Lakers practice squad, I don't know, bro. Look at them sideburns. Bro, that's Frida. I don't care what y'all talking about. Somebody said she got a 5 o'clock shadow. Bro, somebody said she looked like Logan. Bro, hey, bub. Berserker barrage. Bro, she came out with the Logan burns straight out of Canada. Bro, tell me I'm lying, bro. Look at it. Bro, it's murder. You need to murder that unibrow. You need to murder them sidebrowns. Bro, tell me she don't look dead dead on Frida. Man, y'all hating. Hold on. That's Frida Kahlo, bro. See, I know my celebrity. Look, that's the same energy. Bro, that look. 'Cause I'm always there when you go, and I'm always on time. Bro, she always on time. You need to be on time to that barbershop. Bro, she said I'm always on time. You need to be on time to that barbershop and get in that chair, bro. Rain on me. Somebody said she looked like Teen Wolf. Bro, he said Teen Wolf. Bro, when he ate the beer can, when he bit the beer can, bro, you need to be always on time to that chop shop. You feel me? Anyway, I'm the best in the business. I got the most entertainment. But I've been a fan of, like, y'all tell me about what Nelly said. What's that supposed to do? A bunch of random celebrities you don't even know from boxing. But Chingy said that Errol Spence wasn't weight giant. Bro, I don't care what Chingy said. Meet me at the Holiday Inn. It was word how we met, huh? She was with, bro, I said that Earl, I like the way you do that right there. Like, bro, I don't care what Chingy talking about. And Nelly and all this stupid stuff. Like, they know more than Boxing Ego when it come to boxing because they rappers from St. Louis. No, but Pretty Ricky told me that Charlo's gonna lose. Like, bro, I don't care what 5 in the morning. I don't care what none of them talking about. Ego always pissing Chingy off. No, I like Chingy. He had a couple. Every time I try to leave, something keep pulling me back, telling me you need. It was meant to be. We were. Bro, I like Chingy. He got some hits. Y'all be telling me about all the people that we don't know from boxing what they said. But Jaquan, everybody in the club getting tipsy. Now, bro, he tipsy when he watching this fight. What y'all talking about? Talking about, I don't care what none of the new rap, I don't care what Tiger got to say. Rack City in, Rack City in, 10, 10, 20, 20 on the 50 bit. Like, bro, I don't care about none of this stuff y'all be talking about. This man said Chingy freestyles were fire. I don't remember that, bro. You really hitting up the St. Louis artists? Nah, St. Louis, y'all got some. Hey, get the lights up. My man said, but Timberland said, yeah, baby girl, better known as Aaliyah. Rock shows hits, James Caan. Had people shaking my hand. Bro, Timbo put the baby noise in the Aaliyah beat. He a legend for that. Baby girl, better known as Aaliyah. Rock shows hits, Japan. Had people shaking. Bro, since y'all brought up Timberland, I got to address the other elephant in the room. What was Magoo rapping about? I need somebody from that era to let me know what Magoo was rapping about, because I still don't know to this day. Bro, the man rapped up in the cut like gay niggas in butt. What? Bro. Bro, I promise, look it up. He said, and the beat was fire. Timbo had a fire beat. Like, boom, like it had all the sounds, and like me as a rapper, like I'm like, man, I'll get on that beat, I'll destroy it. Bro, he said up in the cut like gay niggas and butt. Who approved that? Bro, who like, I've been in the stew. You really wrote that on your pen and paper that you up in the cut. And he was like, thought he was gliding on the beat. Up in the cut like gay niggas and butt. Bro, I'll cancel the studio session. What in the Little Nas X are you talking about? Like, I've been in the cut, but I ain't been in the cut that much. What y'all talking about? Listen, I don't got a problem with nobody, but y'all chirping. Bro, Timberland was raw, but Magoo, he was like freaking the beat, but it's just like, I don't understand what you even saying. Remember that? Ooh, love to love you, love yeah, like, ooh, love to love you. Nah, bro. I dream while we Alano make all the Luciano and girls with condo, Chanel with Gaetano. Bro, what? Bro, he said girls with... I dream while we Alano by all the Luciano and girls with condo, Chanel with Gaetano. Girl, my persona, I shed like Sonny Bono. Black and white keys lay girls on my piano. What the fuck are you talking about? Lay girls on your piano? Me, Missy, and Timbo rap at any tempo. Huckleberry Finn, Magoo, the South Central. Bro, how do you go from Huckleberry Finn to South Central LA? Like, what are you even saying, bro? He said Huckleberry Finn, Magoo, the South Central. Me, Missy, and Tango rap at any genuine rapping on a pony. Put money in the middle. Like, bro, you just saying shit. Make spaghetti like Bud Crawford? Like, what does that mean? Make spaghetti like Bud Crawford? Like, is he known for spaghetti? Like, he was just, it's like, he got Tourette's. He was just watching TV and just pulling. I make spaghetti like Bud Crawford is ready. Like, what? What? Step about this shell like Errol Spence from hell? Like, I'm Ryan Garcia with Leaning Tower of Pisa? What? Nah, Cameron was raw though. Man, the Rudy Tootie, fresh and fruity. Judge Judy, her booty like Judge Judy. Nah, Cam was raw. I like Cam though. He did be saying some random stuff. Like, man, the Rudy Tootie, the fresh and fruity, the Roogie Shoogie, the booty like Judge Judy. Killer. Yeah, I like Cam though. Cam was flowing with it. I eat ramen noodles with poodles. What? Eat ramen noodles with poodles? Bro, Cam was wild. He was high when he said that. I eat ramen noodles with poodles. Spent doodles with doodles. Chicks from Hooters to Hooter. That's from computers from Putin. Like, listen, my shooters be shooting. Got computers from Putin. Like, bro, you got computers from Russia? What is happening right now? Y'all tripping right now. Hey, get my likes up. Get my likes up. This ain't a game. Cam was cool, but raw as a stretch. Nah, Cam, bro, you was born in 2020. I ain't worried about you. You a fetus. Bro, you a fetus. You don't know. You probably think you think Lil Yachty is the truth. My man said Magoo wrote all his raps with the left side of his brain. With his left hand and left side. I'm done, bro. Man, them noodles is noodles. I doodle with poodles. Chicks from Hooter to Hooter. That's shooters from Shooter. Hey, come on, what's up? Bro, my man was born in 2020 trying to tell me about hip hop. Spit one Method Man verse. Go. I ain't worried about it. You can't spit no. He said I'm 49. Bro, you were born 3 years ago. You an infant. Nah, bro, you ain't no 49. Bro, you not putting no respect. Oh, you like Melly Mel. You think Melly Mel's Eminem diss is hard then. You in that group. Okay. Bro, one hit a quitter. He in the car bumping Melly Mel dissing Eminem. That was horrible, bro. Listen, if you like Melly Mel's diss, like I respect the legends. I do. But if you like Melly Mel's Eminem diss just to hate Eminem, like, bro, I just unsubscribe from my channel, bro. I can't. That Melly Mel I didn't even listen to all of it because it was just too horrible. Like he really rapping like he never evolved from back then. You know what I'm saying? I said I battle M at the discotheque. Like what? Bro, what? Bro, nobody want to hear that right now. Broken glass everywhere. If it ain't about Eminem, just don't care. Like, bro, stop it. Bro, that Melly Mel, he called him Pee Wee Herman. Bro, he just died. Like, that ain't no fly bar to me, bro. You gonna talk about Pee Wee Herman, he just passed, bro. Bro, the Melly Mel, I'm gonna put it like this. The Melly Mel diss was so horrible towards Eminem, it made a Nick Cannon diss look like Ether. Bro, the Melly Mel Eminem diss was so horrible, it made Nick Cannon's rap disses look like Ether. What you sold in Ether, bro. He made Nick Cannon look like a lyrical god. That was horrible. You had the worst flow on the whole song, and I know the sun don't shine, Bro, that was horrible. Hey, get my likes up. This ain't a game. This is what I do. Bro, it was pretty bad. I don't even want to play it because I'm not finna get no copyright strike to let you hear some garbage. Just type it up, bro. It's pretty bad. It was bad. Anyway, let's keep talking about Errol's weight or whatever. I truly think something was up with his weight. Again, Crawford did his thing. He showed up, and that's all that matters. But it's no surprise to me that boxing legends are saying the same thing. You got Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder to this day. To this day, bro, you got Wilder to this day. He's saying that immediately after the fight, he was ringside or whatever, and he said that something looked like it was up with Errol. He looked dry. He looked dehydrated. You got Shane Mosley. He said the same thing. He said it looked like it was a bit. He didn't. I'm just paraphrasing, but he said it was basically he think it was a bit to make that 147. And then Floyd Mayweather, he didn't say the term weight drained, but he said Errol need to fight at 60 to 68. So if he's saying he need to fight that damn high, then that tells you what he feels about that. Everyone could see dude didn't look right. Nider Allison Johnson, my man, he sent $2. He said some kid told me Andre 3000 was butt today. I don't even listen to that. Like Andre, he ain't from this era to have said that. And then, bro, I hate this new generation. I literally hate this new generation, bro, because they be disrespecting. Oh, Eminem's washed and Andre 3000 suck. And then I'm like, who you like? Coi Leray and all this type. Give it to me, yeah. Give it to me, Bonnie. Give it to me, yeah. Bro, y'all listen to that, but then y'all tell me that Nas is overrated and Tupac wasn't that good. And you be like, shimmy, yeah. Give me at the party. Gimme, yeah. Bro, what the... Nah, come on, bro. I ain't listening to nobody like that, bro. Yeah, these lean babies, they still off the lean. That, like, bro, they destroying hip-hop. They said that for the first time in like 40 years, there was no charting hip-hop albums this year until Lil Uzi Vert. Shimmy, shimmy, yeah. Gimme, gimme, party. Gimme, yeah. Do the Playboy Cardi. Man, I ain't doing no Playboy Cardi. Bro, they released some ad-libs and it sounded like he was having an organism. Bro, don't ever send me no Playboy Cardi ad-libs. Whoever sent me that. Bro, he was like, bro, he was having an organism in the ad-libs. I was like, what the? Bro, please just find them Cardi, them Playboy Cardi. It sound crazy, bro. I done the ad-libs. My ad-libs never sounded like Prince and all that. Yeah. Bro, that was some weird. Bro, he needed to redo them ad-libs. That sound crazy. Yeah. Bro, he sound like the Pillsbury Doughboy. It sound crazy, dog. No, that ain't it. Where the bro? Y'all gotta go. Man, I don't even know how to find them anymore. Bro, what is that? What is that? Listen, if you think that's hard, don't unsubscribe to me, bro. What bro, what in the Michael Jackson was that though? What is nah, bro. Bro, I'm done. No, bro. He sound like South Park. He sound like Cartman. God damn it. Yeah, be there. Yeah, with a great day. Yeah, man. I need my man. Bro, he sound like Cartman or something. God damn it. Yeah. He sound like a South Park character. That sounds too crazy, dog. It's red. He said, I drop kick it with beef. Get beef in that chicken. We. Oh, be the living. Bro, what does any of this mean, bro? I'm glad I don't do drugs, bro. I can't do y'all got that one. If y'all do drugs, I can't, bro. You have to be off hella beans and perks. I don't know what y'all have to be off the. It's there, baby, I swear. We back with the crowd. Yeah. That sounds like some little kid making noises or playing around. You know what I mean? Y'all wildin'. It's sweating it down. Bro, you sound like a school bus backing up or something like that. Beep. Where was that? You should just got Adam Sandler to make your ad-libs. Cause that's it. Oh, nudie magazine. Oh, shampoo is better. Oh, conditioner. Bro, you should have just paid my boy Adam Sandler. He could have did that, had your fire. Oh, nudie magazine. They want to touch the hiney. Oh, y'all want me to talk about Errol Spence and his weight? Oh, he was drained, I said. Errol was so drained, but did not beat him. Oh, bro, I can't. I hate all y'all. He said, well, I'm gonna do all my Boxing Ego watch parties. Canelo Charlo. I'm gonna be like, oh, Canelo popped him with a jab. He hit him. Oh, I'm just do all the noises. That's what y'all like. That's what this generation like. I got you. See, life is about evolution. This is what y'all want. Y'all want Playboy Cardi ego? Okay. I'm gonna start moaning. Yeah, listen. Y'all better unsubscribe to me because I'm about to start moaning on my Boxing Ego watch parties. Can't beat them, join them. Yeah. Bro, give it to me now. I'm about to, you feel me? Bro, I promise you, don't come to my channel. I'm about to moan. I'm going to be on my Usher. Going nowhere fast. We've reached the climate. And I don't know, I can't want it. Bro, do you understand? Yes, I'm about to be the new Usher. Going nowhere fast. I'm watching my girl. Somebody said D'Angelo. Yep. Girl, it's only you. I made your way. Yep. I'm gonna do just like D'Angelo, and y'all gonna pay me for that. And if you want, you can decide. Yeah. If y'all want, you can decide to subscribe or not. I'm about to kill the game. That's my new style. That if you have me, I can provide anything that you desire. No, I am not saying pause. I'm just going to moan in y'all ear. I'm going to be like Axl Rose. I want to see you bleed. Welcome to the jungle. It's all fun and games. Make you feel like an animal. Bro, I'm going to get on my Axl Rose and y'all ain't going to do but still subscribe to me. I do what I want. Now I want to see you bleed. My serpentine. Welcome to the jungle. It's all fun and games. Make you feel like animal. Jungle. I'm going to do all that. So buckle up. I got you. I feel if Errol bears the winner of Charles, I don't even know what that means. I want to box. Kid Corleone is funny. He said box. The moan. My boy Icy said the moan finna get us demonetized. Bro, I looked at the terms of service. It did not say ego can't moan. Bro, they got the Usher climax video on YouTube. So how I get demonetized? Going nowhere fast. Read the climax. Why my climax? Why the ego climax get banned from TV? Nah, we about equality. If Usher be stealing girls at the concert on the stage, I ain't doing all that. I just want to moan. Come on. I just want to moan. You gonna sound like the hood version of Prince. Oh well. You guys want to rock? You want to watch Boxing Ego? When doves cry. Doo, boo, boo, boo. Doo, 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 doo. Get my likes up. We just having some fun. Hey, I need y'all to get the likes up. Shout out to Kenya B. Yeah, I got y'all. I'm going to give y'all what y'all want. I'm going to come on my pause. I'm going to come on the watch parties like Paul Bearer. Undertaker, I've waited most of my life for a fight like this. Bro, your boy Ego, a.k.a. Paul Bearer, is coming back. I'm gonna get on my watch party. I'll probably start with Canelo Charlo. Oh, Canelo versus Charlo. Oh, I've waited to see lions only move up in weight to find him. Oh, it's a payday. Oh, payday. Bro, hey, them wrestling hype men, they used to do so much in my era, bro. Paul Bear, Undertaker, Jake the Snake waited for you. I've waited on. Bro, I'm the new Paul Bearer. I'm the new Undertaker. You feel me? Bro, and the funny thing is my man Charles Edwards sent a $200 donation so I could just finish the chat like this. Oh, we've made over $200. So I don't even have to talk about boxing. Bro, listen. I don't even have to do the man said $200. I don't even have to do the regular stream. I can just talk like this for the remainder. Oh, can you be? Stop laughing at me. That's why this is why the haters, they be mad. They want to like taunt me and tease and oh, Crawford beat your boy. Bro, we just got a $200 super chat. I don't care about Spence versus Crawford. I don't. My bank account is bout it. Bro, we still winning. First of all, I want to thank God. I want to thank my mom and dad for, giving birth to me. And now I'm back to acting as I'm a fool with it. Don't fool with it. I'm about it. You want it. I'm out of Bro, I get paid to just act the fool. Old media, they don't get paid like this. They be dressed up in cummerbunds and tuxedos, and they still make less than me. I'm out here wearing a WB. I got a WPC with me. I want who next. Bro, I want who next. They can't do it like me. Best in the business, baby. Bro, stop playing. Nah, I got this from the WBC. Yeah. I took a little clenbuterol. You feel me? Nah, I'm just playing. That's a joke. You get it, clenbuterol. I was just joking with the WBC. I'm not on the clen, I'm just kidding. Ego, real question. What's the key to rehydration? Some fighters are drained, pause, while others go up 15 pounds. Good question from Jason. My opinion is this, and I've said this before, way before Spence Crawford. Get my likes up. You got to get them on up. The younger you are, the more forgiving your body will be. I'm going to say it again for the slow people in the back. The younger you are, the more you can get away with. When you start hitting that 30, when you hit that 30 on dead homie, when Cud turned 30, bro, when Cud turned 30, then you might want to stop that and cut that out. If you maintain an undefeated record, playing with your weight and fluctuating, playing with your weight and ballooning up in weight, bro, when you hit that 30, Crawford is older though. Yeah, he's older, but he started off at puberty weight or whatever. Smart guy. He's a smart guy. Do. Bro, he started at 135. I weighed 135 when I was in like 4th grade. So there's that. So yeah, he's older, but he's also a gym rat and very disciplined. And he started at a lighter weight class. It's really not hard to understand. Errol Spence stayed at welterweight for like 11 years. To put that in perspective, anybody who's been out of high school, let's just say 5 years or better, right? Imagine weighing what you weighed as a junior 5, 10, 15 years after you get out of high school. Girl, I know girls that were banging. She fine, man. She fine. She was fine in high school. If I showed you them now, girls that I went to school with, if I showed you them now, you would be like, no way. Ain't no way there, dog. Ain't no way. Fuck you mean, bro. You would never know that they were like prom queen. Bro, I could show you easily some chicks that was like the baddest chicks. Like Trina, the baddest chick. Pull over that. Too fat. Woo, woo, pull over. Like some Trina, they was like bad. But now they just look bad. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like some people don't take care of themselves. So these fighters, some of them been making the same weight like Lamont Peterson. Bro, Lamont Peterson was making 140 way too long. And his body looked overgrown for it. My man Niter said he weighed 98 pounds. See, that's what I'm saying. Errol Spence probably made close to what he probably, I don't know his exact weight, but he's probably like 150, 151-ish in the Olympics around that time, amateur stuff. So he been maintaining that. So he's big. Like it's people are like, oh, you're making an excuse. Bro, I'm having a conversation. Whether you want to avoid it or not, I'm having a conversation. If you don't come to my channel for boxing conversations, then scram. You don't need to be here. Because I don't give a fuck. I'm going to have the conversation whether you like it or not. You see what I'm saying? People get mad because you want to have a conversation. Man, Pinky, nah, bro. She Bay Area, so I ain't going to go in too much. But yeah. Hey, actually, Ice Spice look like this generation's Pinky. I ain't going front. Bro, Ice Spice look like Pinky. She look like Pinky and Faith Evans mixed. Hey, shout out to, man, who is all these people? Terence Jones. Bro, we got Crawford burner account. Who is all these people that follow me? Ryan McHenry. That sounds like a wrestler. You wrestle? Mark Henry, son. Ryan McHenry. Y'all tripping, bro. Y'all done sent Mark Henry, John Henry, cousin to join the chat. Okay. Oh my, shout out to Jarrell, bro. That's a great last name. Slay. That man came and slayed. He said Crawford played the game right. Spence stuck to his word to a fault. That's it. That's exact what he just said. He's telling you what Ego been saying, and he summarized it in one sentence. Bro, listen to what I'm saying. Like, I don't know if there's a rehydration clause or what was going on in the fight with Errol Spence, but making the weight seemed to be a problem. Crawford is a beast. He won. It's not his problem if a person struggles to make weight. I stand on that. Just like Ryan Garcia, you got your rib touched up by that Mongolian dude. Hey, King Ryan. I'm sorry I injure you. I see that Tank knocked you out. Are you okay? Bro, remember my Mongolian cuz? That allegedly, so that's your bag. That's whatever baggage that you enter the fight, if you make it to the fight and don't pull out. King Ryan, sorry I injure you in spying. Are you okay? Bro, how you gonna touch up a man ribs? Pause. How you touch up a man ribs and then ask him if he's okay after he ain't okay. Tank just knocked him out by body shot. Why did he do that? Why Mongolian cuz? Mongolian cuz, why he's trying to be funny, bro. That was literally one of the funniest sound bites that I've seen this year. Bro, you touched him up in sparring allegedly and then asked him if he was okay when you just seen he got touched up by Tank. Touch of death, Tank Davis with the body shot. Make your body rock. I can make your bed rock, girl. Bro, Mongolian cut, he's wildin', bro. Like, and he was saying it so smooth, like I don't know, because he not from America. He was just saying it like too calm. Hey, King Ryan, I'm sorry I whip your ass in spying. Like, what? Like, bro, did Mongolian cut just say that? Bro, he's like, I'm sorry I thrash you and beat your ass in spying. Are you okay? Bro, he said, Ryan, are you okay? Are you okay, Ryan? You been hit by, you been, bro, that man said, Ryan, are you okay? Said, Ryan, are you okay? Are you okay, Ryan? Ryan, are you okay? Yeah. That was hilarious, bro. Shout out King Corleone was funny, bro. But what my man Jarrell said is real though. Errol Spence played the game to like, and see, like, let's be real. I'ma just keep it real with y'all. Bud Crawford, y'all tripping with you been hit by a Mongolian? Come on, bro. Which one of y'all kicked me? Y'all gotta chill with these jokes. Y'all messing me up. My train of thought be messed up when y'all be leaving these funnies. All right, listen. Terence Crawford came from Top Rank. He used the same methodology that Top Rank uses with their matchmaking, and Errol took the bait. That's what it is. Errol, he fell for the mouse trap. You gave in and succumbed and gave up leverage that you truthfully had learned, and it didn't work out your way. That's really what happened. And then on top of, like, Errol Spence, you could say he's pompous for thinking what you may have gotten away with in the past versus like other fighters, other great talented fighters that you would be able to get away with, like, you know, a focused Terence Crawford with, like, drastic weight cut or being on a 15-month layoff. That's a lot, bro. That's a lot. Like, on top, like, not including the eye retina and then the detached retina and then the car accident. Like, if we're really being real, I'm just putting everything out, elephant in the room. The reality is he bit off more than he can chew in terms of, like, the stuff we knew about, but he put some of these things weren't in his favor, and things that would have been in his favor, he gave up to make the fight. So let it be a cautionary tale for future fighters. If you work so hard to earn your position and earn your keep and earn leverage A side, then you don't give it up. I firmly stand on that. Let this be a lesson. Like, we can't cry over spilled milk. Errol, he took it. He took his lumps. He in Ibiza. But I'm giving you my opinion on it. If you earn that leverage, now you see why the fighters the fighters who understand their position and understand their leverage don't give it up. Floyd Mayweather, he not gonna let Maidana wear them little horsehair gloves. Remember my boy Floyd, bro? My boy Floyd put the hand in the glove. These gloves ain't got no padding. Bro, he said these gloves ain't got no padding. He said the gloves, he's like, nah, you ain't wearing them no padding gloves on. Nah, you ain't doing that. And he made sure he didn't wear them. But imagine, what if Floyd let him wear the glove? See, that's what I'm saying. Errol Spence, he a victim of being, like, such a soldier and a warrior that he just gave up and you know, he gave up too much ground. And I've been saying this, especially when you look at the outcome. You gave up so much pertinent ground. That's like Floyd letting Maidana wear them power gloves, them Nintendo power gloves. And then if Floyd got cooked, then Floyd would have himself to blame. He put his hands in the gloves. He's a professional fighter. He's put his hands in plenty of gloves. And he said, man, hell no. These gloves ain't got no padding. Bro, When I knew the glove, when Floyd's voice get high pitched, then I know it's just got real. When his voice go up an octave, that's how you know he keeping it real. The man said, hell no. These gloves ain't got no padding. Just like when Maidana bit him. And he's like, ah! And he got bit. Bro, I was like, okay, he must have really bit him. See, Charles Edward Cheese with a banger. He said he absolutely should have fought Thurman unless he wanted a big money and he knows he's done after the rematch. When you go, see, Charles Edwards cooking right now. When you go against the machine, you get humbled. That's what I'm saying. And Crawford knew this. He come from top rank and he played it. He played it in terms of the strategy game. Crawford played it real well because here's the thing. And if I'm lying, I'm flying. You know, you could hold me getting my prediction wrong against me. I don't care. Kiss my ass. I got a prediction wrong. If you expected so much greatness that I was never going to get a prediction wrong, then I don't know what to tell you. They still ain't better than me. I'm still the best in the business. Here's the thing. Errol fought Ugas, let's say April 2022. It was April or May. We'll say April, right? Off the top of my head. He was in negotiations in the summer of 2022 to fight against Errol Spence. It kept laboring on, got to about October, and then Crawford said, enough, I'm fighting in my hometown with these busted Pillsbury Doughboy gloves that would explode in mid-fight and get a knockout over David Avanesian, and he fought David Avocado. You see what I'm saying? He fought David Avocado at home. So that was smart from a strategic point of view to not go from the Sean Porter. See, I'm laying it all out for you. I'm the best in the business. Crawford fought Sean Porter in like November of 2021. Errol fought after that in about April of 2022. So when the first negotiations, if they were going to fight in January or February, the advantage of activity would go to Errol Spence because he had fought after the Sean Porter fight that was in late 2021 in April, because they were supposed to fight a week before the Super Bowl. So from April 2022 to January would have been better than November 2021 to January. It would have been over a year for Crawford. But Crawford and his team, they were smart and they made sure that they didn't put their fighter in the biggest fight of his career coming off of such a long layoff, because he would have been the one at the deficit, right? Shout out to Slap. I like that. That's what I'm saying. He let Crawford dictate too much. Errol Spence could have fought in AT&T Stadium. If he was fighting Keith Thurman, I firmly believe that fight could have happened in Texas. Crawford told you on the Porterweight podcast, I'm not fighting him in Texas. So it just became more of a complex strategic pissing contest in terms of negotiation. And Errol Spence so desperate to make the fight for the fans and, you know, whatever else. And I'm a dog in like strap season and thinking he'll get the win, that he gave up a lot of precious ground that he didn't need to. If like, I don't know. And Errol even pretty much said this. Errol Spence said that his team wanted him to walk away from the Crawford because he was asking for too much. You see what I'm saying? He was asking for too much. And Errol, I think he's so stubborn that he learned the stubborn way. You set yourself up. It's good gamesmanship on behalf of Crawford because he made sure he got the tune-up with David Avocado. That wasn't a fight where anyone felt that Crawford was threatened, right? And here's the funny thing with Crawford. Crawford, in my opinion, I think he still has some narcissistic traits to him. But here's the thing. Like, I seen Crawford and Mano told him to his face, rapper Mano. He said that I was wrong. I picked Errol Spence. I told Angela Yee Errol Spence was going to beat you. So for that, I was wrong. Crawford was telling Mano, apologize to me. What? Apologize? Kaladin, Errol is guilty of being a real ninja. Facts. Bro, Crawford told Mano to apologize. Bro, do you understand? Listen, hear me loud and clearly. If I don't lie on camera for starters. If I picked a fighter to win and I get proven wrong, I'm not apologizing, bro. You guys understand that? Why would I apologize because I thought something was going to be an outcome and then it wasn't? Like people like, oh, you got to apologize. I'm not apologizing for picking Errol Spence. Y'all got me fucked up. Why would I apologize, bro? Now, I'm happily proven wrong. Like, okay, you proved me wrong. You were the better man on the night. I give you credit. We can do that. But I'm not going to apologize. Why would I apologize, bro? It's crazier because Mano said he apologized, but Bud said, say sorry. Yeah, I ain't doing all that, bro. I picked against you. I was wrong. That I can give you that. You're a beast. I put you back at number one pound for pound. I'm not saying sorry. Why would I say sorry? Because I thought, like, so just that's what I'm saying. Listen to what's being said. That sounds narcissistic. Say sorry. That's like kiss the pinky ring, bow down to me because you were wrong. We've all been wrong at something. So, like, okay, let's say it's the Super Bowl, right? So every Super Bowl, you pick the accurate Super Bowl champion? Like, come on, bro. Bud is a Green Bay Packers fan. Bud is a Green Bay Packers fan. They went to the Super Bowl and got thrashed. He picked them. So is he going to say sorry? Bro, hear me out. Hey, I need y'all to get the likes up. I need y'all to really get the likes up. So anyway, like I'm saying, Bud Crawford is a Green Bay Packers fan. If they went to the Super Bowl with the Steelers and he rocking with his team and who he thinks is going to win, and then the Steelers beat the Green Bay, is he going to say sorry to Pittsburgh? Do you see what I'm saying? Like, no, ain't nobody finna say sorry. Well, I'm not sorry. Like, I don't say sorry unless I'm actually sorry. So that's starter. I don't feel sorrow. I don't feel sorry that I picked Errol Spence. And if you think like that, then you weak-minded to me. If you're literally sorry because you picked the wrong person, which happens, then that's like weak-minded. Why would I feel sorrow or sorry or guilty because I was wrong and thought someone was going to win? Do you see what I'm saying? That don't make no sense to me. I picked the wrong person, not the first time, won't be the last time. Get over it. But I also get a lot right on my channel, so I'm not really worried about it. I'm not saying sorry, bro. I believe what I believe. You prove something else. I give you credit for that. That's how that works. I'm not saying sorry because I'm not sorry. I don't feel sorry. I still, like, here's the thing. I still rock with Terence Crawford. I still rock with Errol Spence. I don't care that he lost. That's just who I am as a person. I still mess with Errol Spence. Pause. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say sorry. I still support everything he's done. Like, and that's the thing with this Crawford Spence. It's good we got a conclusion, but not much has really changed about what I said prior to. The only thing that changed is some of my reads were off. Like my final prediction was Errol Spence and thought he was going to do more, blah, blah, blah. That stuff clearly was wrong. But Crawford, some of the other stuff that I said doesn't really change. Like Crawford's resume, like you got a great name with Errol Spence and a great performance. Will put you at the number one spot. But it doesn't change that David Avocado wasn't the fight that people wanted and it was a no-hoper. You know what I'm saying? Like nothing changes in terms of that type of stuff. Doesn't change the fact that Errol Spence went and collected from 3 champions and brought it all into one package. Like, here's the thing. And I think hopefully I can help with this. Hopefully I can rock. Hopefully y'all can rock with me on this. I'm not, this is just my truest opinion. This is not anti-Crawford. This is how I am ongoing. We got to change the mindset when there's an undisputed and then the person has to fight one person and then they just become undisputed. And then it's like, oh, okay, you the ultimate. But then I don't know. I feel a type of way about that because, like, look at it like this. Errol Spence had to beat 3 different champions to get 3 of the 4 belts. Crawford had to keep his belt warm with Jeff Horn and then perform on the given night with Errol Spence. And then somehow people are dropping Errol Spence out of the pound for pound list. Okay, he lost to a better person on that given night. Cool. But Crawford literally, if we're being honest, let's be honest here. Crawford had to perform 2 nights. Not saying his other fights absolutely didn't matter, but the only fights worth the belts were the Jeff Horn fight and in the Errol Spence fight in this division. He successfully did that. So in 2 nights, those where he got all of his belts, right? Versus Errol Spence, he didn't have to perform. He had to perform 4 nights because he fought Kell Brook for the IBF. He fought Sean Porter for the WBC. And then he fought Yordenis Ugas off the Pacquiao performance for the WBA. So that's 3 separate nights, 3 separate styles that he had to fare well with to get to the undisputed fight. Right? And then here's the thing. It would be one thing like if it was like Joshua versus Wilder. Because I think Wilder, even though he had only 1 belt, he was still fighting Tyson Fury and Luis King Kong Ortiz and stuff like that, and Brazil and guys like that. So he was still fighting quality people, even though Joshua had more belts. So them collectively, I think that fight is a little bit different. Crawford showed up on the given night. I give him credit for that. But it's a little bit different of like everybody's journey to undisputed is not the same. Like even like Devin Haney. Devin Haney had to beat George Kambosos, which he did, and he looked great doing. But he had to beat Kambosos twice. Tio had to beat Lomachenko, and then Tio lost to Kambosos. So Devin Haney, based on how it all played, and I'm not holding these fighters against it, or I'm not holding them accountable for this, but Devin Haney didn't have to fight Lomachenko when he had the belts, and he didn't have to fight Teofimo when he had the belts. And I know there's politics. Some people are like, oh, Teofimo didn't want to fight him. Whatever. He had to fight Kambosos for the belts to become undisputed. So I think it's worth noting how we get to where we're at. You know what I mean? That's the whole point I'm making. We have to understand how we got here. And again, for Crawford, he did the thing versus Errol Spence. But to get here, he had to beat Jeff Horn, who I don't even think was a stand-up champion like that. That's just my honest opinion. And he had to keep that belt warm until it made sense. And then there were some strategic things, like Errol Spence had been out the ring. If I know that going in, Errol Spence knows it, and so does Crawford and his team. So, but it played out how it played out, and we got an outcome. Crawford also beat Kell Brook or Porter. They weren't champions, though. So why are you telling me that? As if I didn't do watch parties and know that. I've covered Crawford's fights. I guarantee you I guarantee you I've been to more Crawford fights than you. You say your name is one of a kind. Yeah, the special kind. Bro, you're talking about he beat 2 guys after Errol Spence beat him. I get that. But they weren't champions at that point. So if I want to hear how y'all think. So if the Golden State Warriors won 3 championships back to back, and then you get a team that beats them, does that not hold more weight than like a new team that just got a ring, you know what I mean, or never got a ring? Like, come on, bro. Everything requires context. If you have a dynasty team like the Lakers and no one can beat them, and then the team finally beats the Lakers that 2-peated or 3-peated, that holds a bit more weight than if you just beat a team who just had a hot year because you beat a dynasty team. Boxing is no different. It's not different at all. I know how all of these fighters got here. You beat Porter and Brook after they were no longer champions, when they were like 1 fight or 0 fights away from retirement. Why would I not consider that if I have that knowledge? Yeah, so back to the Errol Spence weight stuff. I truly feel like Errol Spence, he made a miscalculation. He thought he could beat an elite fighter like Terence Crawford, and he did. Just think about it. How many things did Errol Spence have against him that an A side typically wouldn't before the fight even started? Somebody give me a number. No, tell me a number. I'm just curious about a number. How many things, and then we can go over it. 4 or 5, exactly. That's the reality of it. I know the Crawford Bud Buddies and something, oh, you're making excuses. That's the reality of it. People who picked Errol Spence, they thought based on how he had looked in other fights that he wouldn't have a completely flat performance where he looked completely depleted. There's no way. I'm not in Errol Spence's body, pause. Neither were you guys. So there's no way for us to really know. All we can go off of is history. But we knew these things were against Errol Spence. But since he had found a way to prevail and push through it to make quality fights and performances, I think that was kind of the conception here, is that, hey, we've seen Errol on long layoffs and he found a way to not look completely gutted and like depleted and flat. So it's not that we didn't have this knowledge, it's that we underestimated this knowledge based on what, to that point, history has shown. History has shown that Errol Spence is a warrior, dealt with the car crash and layoffs and detached retinas, and he was just pushing through that. So until we've seen how it played out with Crawford, now we're able, with more data, we're able to look back on it in hindsight and say, hey, that was a big miscalculation. And that's what I think. Block Eduardo, you guys keep saying the same thing, and it's funny to me. People keep bringing up Crawford and Errol when they had that encounter. Crawford predicted this. Bro, I don't see why that's something that's like, see, this is old media. They live in an echo chamber, right? And they see something on Twitter, boxing Twitter, or on YouTube, they hear it, or they see it on the Facebook group. And then it's like they went to a convention and they all have the same talking point. To me, Crawford saying that is only, I know you guys think that it's making Bud look like a prophet by saying that, but it's only furthering my point and Floyd Mayweather's point and Shane Mosley's point about Errol Spence had weight issues. Here's why. They're talking about when they're in Oklahoma for the Maurice Hooker fight, and then you had Errol Spence, he had like the red hoodie. Crawford had like a black beanie on. And he says, when I stop you, everybody's going to say you stayed at the weight too long and blah, blah, blah. Crawford did say that. But here's the thing. He said that because it's been a long-standing, pretty much known fact that Errol Spence is big for welterweight and had issues making weight or these drastic weight cuts. That's the reality of it. So people are acting like Terence Crawford had this like Nostradamus level prediction, but he didn't. He kind of stated the obvious. Errol Spence himself has told you that. So to me, this is not this like if we're talking about prophecies, right? And predictions, give me the person like that predicted COVID, right? That's something different because we ain't had no type of pandemics and epidemics in quite some time in the U.S. You know what I mean? Like it's been a while since like bubonic plague and, you know, things like that. And then we just randomly get so if somebody was like warning, hey, then I'll give you credit for that because most people didn't see that coming, right? You guys are bringing up this Crawford clip like he said something that wasn't really public knowledge about Errol's struggles to make weight. Only Canelo fans say sorry. That's kind of funny. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, I'll give the Simpsons some credit because they had these predictions Trump going to be in the office or something that no one seen coming or whatever. And it was years before. When Crawford said that, he said that because he knew the same information we all knew, that Errol Spence is a big welterweight and he struggles to make the weight. You see what I'm saying? So I don't understand why people are using that as like Crawford predicted you wouldn't give him credit. Bro, Crawford knew he's a student of the game and he's a professional boxer. He knew that Errol Spence had issues making weight. So let me get to how it further proves my point as opposed to like this mystic Mac type of prediction. He knew Errol Spence was big. When he seen him in the same encounter, he said, you looking big, you looking fat. So that means you had been studying Errol Spence, you sizing him up when you met him, and you knew that he had issues making weight. So fast forward to the future, you had the stalled out first negotiations that went nowhere. You pulled out, fought David Avanesian, and you knew that a guy who, if he was struggling to make weight when you ran into him with the red hoodie in Oklahoma years ago, and he's done interviews where he's saying I was weighing 190 on several podcasts. You know that going into a major fight with you, who came up in weight and is a gym rat and maintains their weight better, that would probably benefit you more than the guy who at some point was fluctuating his weight and had been struggling to get down and had intense weight cuts before. Block Roderick. So that's what I'm saying. It's not this like crazy prediction. That's like me saying, oh, Tekashi, he ratted on people and he's going to have problems when he go out in public. Would you guys give me credit for that prediction? Everybody with a brain knew that Tekashi, after he snitched on people, it wasn't going to be received well by hip hop. And then people would try to check his temperature when they seen him if he didn't have no security. Do you see what I'm saying? Bro, I'm the best in the business. I give y'all everything y'all want. Boxing knowledge, boxing history. And I give you views and points of views and the news. And I give you these analogies. Would you give me credit because I predicted that Tekashi, after ratting in a Fed case that sent people to prison, football numbers, Fed times, that if he wasn't securityed up and all the slander, like going to Nipsey Hussle's mural and all the little disses, King Von and all this stuff that Tekashi was doing, is that a crazy great prediction that I would tell you that Tekashi's going to have issues if he don't got no security and people is going to try him? It's common sense. You talking about deceased people. You talking about King Von and Nipsey. It's not no incredible prediction to me. It's just really common knowledge. You guys wouldn't give me no credit for that. But you're trying to give Crawford credit because he predicted he would get no, bro. You're just further cementing that Errol Spence, you knew he struggled with weight and the fight was strung out so long, he had been making weight for 11 years, blah, 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 that, I mean, common sense would tell you being on a 15-month layoff, 14-month layoff is not going to benefit the guy, even though he's younger. It's not going to beat the guy who's only 2-3 years younger and has been struggling to make the weight for 3 years. Kamal Oz says Abel Sanchez said the same thing. I mean, the only people that don't get it are the chaos agents. It makes perfect sense, bro. Listen, that's why I'm like, I don't even understand. It's really like the Crawford fans and old media and stuff. They just go to a seminar and all talk about the same talking point. Oh, Crawford predicted you wouldn't give him credit. Bro, the only thing Crawford predicted is that he had been studying and sizing up Errol Spence and he knew weight cut was a problem. So instead of a prediction, I don't look at that as a prediction. What I look at that is an admission. That's not a prediction. It's an admission. You knew Errol Spence was big for the weight class and that it would probably benefit you if you fought him and he was inactive. And again, we knew this going into the fight. However, Errol Spence is stubborn and hard-headed, and he had to learn the hard way. You can't fight a guy like Crawford who stays in the gym and is a sharp counterpuncher and great finisher and have all these things against you. Lesson learned. So that's how I take this fight. Because here's the thing. Stylistically, maybe Crawford can just beat Errol Spence every time. I don't know. Maybe. However, I do believe that the version of Errol that showed up, that's not really the version of Errol Spence we've seen in any other fights. So under different circumstance, even in a winning effort from Crawford, I truly believe it wouldn't have looked like that. Bro, there was absolutely zero. Like, put it this way. People have said they wanted to see, hear me out. People have said they wanted to see Spence versus Crawford for like 4 or 5 years or whatever it's been, right? If people honestly thought the actual fight, when it came down to it, would look like that, then no one would ever have wanted to see the fight, because it would have been no different than a David Avanesian fight where you gave a guy no chance. That's just common sense, folks. Listen, the reason why David Avocado wasn't a hot seller for Crawford is because nobody gave him a chance. So if Errol Spence had been looking how he looked on that night, July 29th, nobody would even want to see this fight. It wouldn't be revered as this like Hagler-Hearns. Nobody would even be looking at it like that if Errol Spence had ever gave any indication that, you know, the weight cut is so extreme, he could put up a performance that is lacking from all sense. Like, and that's my thing. It's not, let's say Crawford can beat him every time they fight, hypothetically. I'm just playing devil's advocate, right? The fact that it looked like that makes me believe that there was more to it. Crawford's greatness, yes. Crawford's skill set and ring IQ and counterpunching and finishing ability, yes. But what I seen, it was more than just a stylistic differential, because here's how those fights typically work. Typically, when you see a fight that everybody in the world perceives as a 50-50 fight, occasionally you get Mayweather, Corrales or something where it's this crazy blowout. But more often, what I would say would happen in these big fights is maybe you have a few competitive rounds and then that separation starts to show over time, unless somebody just gets caught cold and gets knocked out flush, which didn't happen to Errol Spence. Errol Spence didn't get caught with one punch. Like, to be honest, if Crawford knocked him out with one punch, then to me, that would make more sense, because like, oh, he just sniped him and caught him with the big shot. But the fact that Errol Spence was getting knocked down and kept getting up, it shows that he's a dog and he shows he has heart. But to me, I think stylistically was half of the battle, but I also think he was completely zapped. That's how he fought. That's how he looked. People were saying, and this is the thing, the Crawford Bud Buddies are getting mad because they don't want this to be the case, because they think it overshadows. People are giving Crawford his props. But here's the thing. I said the same thing with Joshua versus Ruiz. Something looked like he just looked nervous or weird, like, you know what I'm saying, when he was walking out. And I literally tweeted this. You guys could probably find the tweet. When Joshua was walking out in New York, he had never fought in America, and he was fighting a late replacement in Andy Ruiz. I was like, man, something looked like Joshua, something looked up with him. People were saying the same thing with Errol Spence. Oh, he looks high. He looks sleepy. Why does he look like that? Why does he look so dry? You know, and then now you're having fighters say it, which is basically the icing on the cake that they didn't want Boxing Ego to have. Wilder said it. He said, oh man, he looked kind of dry. He looked dehydrated to me. He's a fighter. He knows what a weight cut. He's a heavyweight. He don't have to cut weight like that, but he stay around fighters. He knows what it's like to be real right and real shape. Floyd Mayweather. This is a legendary GOAT who fought in the same division as Crawford, welterweight. He knows what the weight cuts are like. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure in the lighter divisions. Maybe there's some times he had to like do these crazy things to make weight. This is just common sense, people. Shane Mosley fought at 54, 47. He knows what it's like, came from lightweight. He knows what a crazy, and he said they're all saying the same thing, bro. They're all saying the same thing. So I know people don't, oh, Ego, you're just hating. Paulie Malignaggi said it. Abel Sanchez said it. Bro, that's what I'm saying. Everybody said this was a 50-50 fight. Everybody says a 50-50 fight. I don't care who won. I told you, may the best man win. On that night, the best man was Terence Crawford. Dope. But what I'm saying is you can play games and not address the elephant in the room or not. I don't really care. Crawford has the belt. It doesn't change anything. But I know what I saw. And for me, that was like the flattest version of Errol Spence. And Crawford is a next level competitor, and he's very athletic. He's dope. I don't think Errol Spence, this is my truest opinion, we'll take Crawford out the mix. I don't think he would have beat Danny Garcia looking like that. The Errol Spence that showed up, if he showed up like that, like he looked like he couldn't stand up. He looked smaller than we've seen. No steam on his punches. It's like almost like there was a rehydration clause or something. You see what I'm saying? Like he just couldn't replenish or something. I don't know, bro. It just it reminds me of remember for the people who've been following my channel for so long, the Canelo Alvarez versus Kovalev fight. That's what this fight looked like to me. Everybody has a perception, observations before the fight of what that fight in your mind, Kovalev, Canelo should look like. And then I don't know what Canelo did in the negotiating, but I was like, man, this is FAF. Bro, it literally looked the same type of way, except it looked worse for Errol Spence. Like Kovalev looked sloppy. Kovalev, and I've seen Kovalev, I've been to several of his fights. I've interviewed Kovalev. I've seen Kovalev live ringside. I was at both Ward and Kovalev fights. Ward 1 and Kovalev. Ward Kovalev 2. I was at both of them, and I seen him up close. And I'm telling you that the version of Kovalev, whatever that was, the version of Kovalev that fought Canelo looked nothing like the version that I watched live of Ward fighting Kovalev. You can say whatever you want, but I told you that fight looked FAF. And this fight, it looks like more than meets the eye. Yes, Crawford's a beast. Yes, Crawford's a great counterpuncher. But I know what I saw, bro. I know what I saw. Errol looked stumbly. He looked like he couldn't keep his balance. He looked like jabs were hurting him. He couldn't get out the way of no shots. He looked discouraged. He looked dry. It looked like he had no steam on his punches. Bro, again, I've seen stylistic mismatches. Like, okay, put it this way. Something looks up. Here's the thing. I went to Crawford versus John Molina. That's a stylistic mismatch. What John Molina does well is not the same as what Crawford does well. John Molina didn't go out there and look as crazy as Errol Spence looked, bro. John Molina is a guy with, and see, that's what I'm talking about. Bro, John Molina got power, so you got to respect his power. So just, even though it's a stylistic mismatch from Top Rank at the time, right? John Molina, he still had something early. You have to just get a feel for his power and stay out the way. You know what I'm saying? Even though Crawford should have won that fight. You know what I mean? So you can't tell me, like, I don't know. I know what I know about boxing, bro. And the reality is that, like, I don't know anybody that expected that John Molina fight would look tougher, or Jose Benavidez and all these other fights would look tougher than the damn Errol Spence fight. Like, even Amir Khan, bro, my thing is this. If what I'm saying don't make no sense, I feel like the version of Bud, if Bud is like whatever version of Bud showed up and whatever version of Errol Spence, I feel like he would have knocked Amir Khan out in one round or in the second round because he dropped him in the first round. Is that, am I bugging? Am I bugging with that? Bro, if Crawford is like destroying elite level fighters like he did on that night, then Amir Khan at that space, 2 fights removed from a Canelo brutal knockout, inactivity and hip injuries and stuff like that, bro, he wouldn't. How'd he even make it to the 6th round? If that's if all Crawford has to do is come out more aggressive, then Amir Khan had been bludgeoned. Mean Machine did better. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Bud didn't have a scratch on his face. Nothing. Like, and that's what I'm saying. That, to me, that stipulates a little bit more than a stylistic difference. Like, this guy got your number. Because, like, Pacquiao and Marquez, that's a stylistic difference, but they went to war with each other. It's not, okay, Pacquiao won. Cool. Okay, Marquez won this one. Cool. I'm not even tripping about who won. I'm tripping about how it looked. Does that make sense? I've seen stylistic mismatches. But again, to me, if Crawford knocked out Errol Spence with a single shot, that would have made more sense to me. Because it's like, oh, he just sniped him. He just caught him with something crazy. And it was so debilitating. The fact that Errol Spence could do nothing, could not rejuvenate or whatever, punches looked like it had nothing on it, that was not what I expected, even if he were to lose. Like, I knew it's a great fight. Anybody has a chance to lose, bro. Like, okay, here's the thing. Caleb Plant, David Benavidez. Caleb Plant, David Benavidez was competitive. It was contested. I thought Caleb Plant won like the first 5-6 rounds, and he was making Benavidez look a bit sloppy. Benavidez couldn't get a read on him, couldn't let off of them combinations. And I'm like, damn, if Caleb don't get tired, you know, my prediction is finna be wrong because I picked Benavidez in that one, right? But the way it was started off for him, that's how like styles make fights and all that. That's a perfect example of it. But it was still like some level of competition, bro. That's why I said it appears to me that there's more than meets the eye, just given the fact that it's not that Errol lost, it's how he lost. And even if a guy has, let's say he has no skills and he has only power, you still got to respect that. Like Jaron Ennis versus Villa. Jaron Ennis was winning every single round, but Villa was not making it easy. Who disagrees with that? If you watch Jaron Boots Ennis, who's athletically, stylistically another level to Roman Villa, but Villa was the only reason Jaron was just on his ish. A lesser fighter might have got knocked out or been in a tougher fight with Villa. It's just Jaron Ennis. So I'm good with that. I don't care if it's one-sided. Jaron Ennis put on a one-sided clinic versus Villa, but I could still see this is, I think that's a great fight for me to capitulate what I'm saying. Even though I'm literally watching Villa lose every single round, I still sense a element of danger with his style versus Jaron Boots Ennis. This is my truest thoughts. When I'm watching Boots versus Villa, we're doing a watch party, I'm like, Ennis is getting off. Jaron Ennis is looking very good and special and spicy in here. However, if he's not conditioned, if he's not properly cardioed, I guess I'm just making up words, then I can see Villa giving him problems if he can't keep this up. That's literally what I was thinking during the fight. I'm like, man, Jaron is looking great. He got to keep this up. If he gets tired, things could get real chippy real fast. I literally said these things. So again, it's not the fact that who wins and loses. Like, I don't care about that. I'm talking about how it looked. Villa was taking the shots well, and Jaron Ennis is To me, this is just my honest opinion. I think Jaron Ennis is a bigger puncher. I'm not sleeping on Crawford's punching power because he's accurate with it. He has power for sure. Everybody says he's strong. But to me, per capita, I think Jaron Ennis hits harder. And you've seen for several rounds, Villa was just taking it, you know, and it was tough all the way at. That's how Errol Spence was. Like, even if he got hit with big shots, you just still see him sticking to a game plan. He looked like he had nothing. That's what I'm talking about. I don't think Ennis has it because he has to box him. Has what? There was no steam on any of Errol's punches. That's what I'm saying. I mean, y'all can say whatever y'all want. I know what I seen. Bro, the man had see, like, okay, here's the thing. There's 1,000 pictures of Crawford landing significant shots. There's like 2 pictures of Errol Spence landing anything. If you really think that's how the fight, no matter what, would look like based on everything on the up, I don't know, bro. I don't see that. Bro, type in Spence Crawford fight pictures. Listen. It was a 9-round fight, and there's like 2 pictures of Errol Spence even landing. Like that, to me, that's a little bit. To me, I think there's more than meets the eye. Put it that way. There's more than meets the eye. I don't know what, but there's more than meets the eye, bro. There 2 punches landed. Like Villa landed shots on Boots, even though Boots was winning every round. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's boxing. You're gonna get hit. And to me, Crawford he's nice with it for sure, but he don't got better defense than Pernell Whitaker and Floyd Mayweather, and they got hit in shots. I mean, they got hit in fights. Excuse me. Errol looked slow too. He looked slow as molasses. Like he couldn't get out the way of nothing. He couldn't dodge nothing. Like, that's what I'm saying, bro. It just looked like too crazy. Bro, like, just think back to any fight you thought was supposed to be 50-50 and how many of them play out where it's like it go from 50-50 to 95-5. And that's how the fight actually plays out. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, okay, y'all are tripping off of who won. I don't care. It's not about who won. It's how the fight played out. Erickson Lubin versus Sebastian Fundora. Bro, there were some old-ish moments for Fundora too. That wasn't just like an easy, smooth sailing type of fight where Fundora just went. What I thought that fight was going to be, that fight was. Even, bro, Tank versus Ryan Garcia. Ryan, I'm not going to say Ryan did a whole lot, but in round 2, he came out with it. And he was like, and he was actually winning round 2 up until Tank dropped him. Tell me if I'm lying. Ryan Garcia was not winning round 2 versus Gervonta, coming out super aggressive until he got dropped, but then he lost the round because he got dropped. But that's what I'm saying. Like, Ryan even had that moment. Errol Spence just went in there, couldn't have success for like 2 seconds. Like, come on, bro. I don't know what kind of camp he had, what went on, because they ain't saying too much. But I just don't believe that, bro. Ryan even had like, that's what I'm saying. Even though Ryan lost round 2 because he got dropped, he still had some like the beginning of round 2 where he was just like bop bop, and he was trying to walk Tank down and Tank had to just clinch and block and evade and slip. You know what I'm saying? He still had that. Errol literally got pieced up every single round, every moment of every second of every. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, I don't think anyone predicted that's exactly how it looked. Even Crawford fans, bro. Even the people who pick Crawford, they not, bro. People, like, there's 20,000 people that went to that fight, right? 20,000 people. Do you think 20,000 people would have bought the tickets for whatever they cost if they truly thought the fight was going to look like that? Come on, bro. The last fighter, shout out to Charles Edward. I'm glad he says this. The last fighter I can remember was Loma versus Nicholas Walters. Top rank. Bro, they had the negotiations. The same thing played out in that fight. They had summer negotiations. They couldn't agree to a price. Nicholas Walters wanted more money. And guess what? Top Rank kept Nicholas Walters on ice. He ballooned up in weight in his offseason. And then when he finally fought Lomachenko, they gave him less money. He fought Lomachenko, who's a talented fighter. And then he was off of a layoff. Meanwhile, Lomachenko had just fought Rocky Martinez and knocked him out, just like Bud knocked out David Avocado. So basically, they got tune-ups. And then Nicholas Walters had to come in on a long layoff because Top Rank starved him out. And he tried to, with Axeman power and stuff, he had to do all this drastic weight cut, come off a long layoff, come off a draw to Jason Sosa. It's literally the fight you just brought up. That's the same thing that happened here, bro. So, again, I'm not blaming Crawford. He played it well strategically. You know, Errol Spence, he's the one, like, you knew these things. You said your team told you not to do some of the stuff. And I think Errol's such a stubborn person. He's like, nah, let's do it. Let's ride it. Let's run it. And it was a big miscalculation because you before the rounds even started, before Jimmy Lennon brought you out, you already had a couple things against you, bro. You lost a coin flip. I would have never gave Crawford a coin flip, bro. We not fighting then. If I was Errol Spence, if I want you to walk out first, if I want you to walk out last, if I want you to walk out with me, you going to do that. If I'm the A side, you going to do that. That's why I think Crawford was like, right after he beat Errol Spence by stoppage, he said, hey, without you, none of this would have happened. Yeah, because Crawford had a bunch of demands and Errol met those demands to make the fight happen, proving that he really wanted to fight. Now, it was definitely a stubborn, prideful decision and a miscalculation, thinking he can go against all this stuff and beat a guy like Crawford. I give you that. But I agree. I think that's why Crawford said that to him. Without you, this fight wouldn't have happened, because he's like, damn, this guy really wants to fight me. He's going to agree to a coin toss. He's going to give me more millions. He's going to let me walk out first if I win the coin toss. He's going to fight me off a 14, 15-month layoff. He's going to let me, rehydration clause or whatever else they had in the terms. You see what I'm saying? So he gave him his propers. Like, yeah, he must really want the fight. You willing to do all that? It's just like I said, it doesn't change anything. I'm just speaking my mind. Get the likes up. But use this as a cautionary tale. If you were A side, like, okay, here's an example. Canelo about to fight Charlo. He's bringing him up 14 pounds. The fight me and Kamal want is Canelo versus David Benavidez. He fighting a man 14 pounds underneath him. You know why? Because he can. Because he's Canelo. Pay they. So he doesn't care. He doesn't care if he has like a crazy, he don't care how it looks. He don't care if that, puts him at a crazy advantage. He wants that. He feels he's earned it. And PBC just officially announced the fight. He's bringing up little Charlo because he's the A side. So again, they say you don't get what you're worth, you get what you negotiated. Errol Spence, I think he just didn't negotiate well on behalf, and he gave up too much. It's that simple. Ego, what do you think about that fight? Does Mel have a chance? I mean, yeah, everybody got a chance. He got a chance, but I mean, that's a big ask, 14 pounds. You know what I mean? I don't know. If this was at 160 even, maybe. But yeah, Canelo is going to be the favorite, because I don't know, because like this is the thing, bro. 14 pounds is a lot. You coming up to hit, like, that's like, all right, here's an example. That's why I tell you guys don't play around with your weight in this boxing game. Boxing is people trying to strategically get something done against you. You beat around and like lost the fight before the fight started. Here's an example. Let's say I'm a Crip. Hypothetically, let's say I'm a Crip. and then I'm funking with somebody who's a blood. That's like me walking dolo with no weapons into a blood neighborhood, and there's more of them than there is me. It don't matter how tough you are. You've already put yourself at a disadvantage. It's that simple. You got to think of boxing like that because it's like that. I'm going to say it again. If I was a Crip or a person is a Crip, right? And you got beef with one person who's a blood, but he's surrounded in his neighborhood with a bunch of other bloods, then guess what? You walk to him, no weapons, and you trying to fight fair, they might jump you. That's just common sense. They strategizing, they plotting, and that's just what it is. And you got to have your head on a swivel. But like you could have rolled up with a couple of your buddies or something, but you just going straight into enemy territory. That's Errol Spence. He went to blood territory because I think Bud is a blood. I know they got bloods in North Omaha. One Crip and Errol, Crip and EJ went into a blood neighborhood with all these things against him and thought he was going to get it done. And he didn't. That's what I seen, bro. Coin toss. There ain't no coin. Like, you think Charlo is going to get a coin toss with the ability to walk out with Eminem and all this type of to Canelo? Like, honestly, Canelo won't even fight the person me and Kamal been asking him to fight and other boxing fans, David Benavidez. He not fighting Benavidez, ain't fighting Morrell. He bringing up a guy 14 pounds. You think he really would give Charlo a coin toss and give him the luxury of doing that? So it's really kind of Errol Spence's fault. He's stubborn, bro. He's stubborn, and he likes all odds against him or whatever, and then now he bit off more than he can chew. You think Canelo would fight Benavidez coming off a 14-month layoff? He won't even fight Benavidez off a no layoff. So we know he ain't fighting him off 14 months of inactivity. And I know the Crawford fans, they don't want these conversations to be had. Oh, you're trying to hate. I'm not hating. I'm just having a conversation. If me having dialogue is hating, then everything I do is spit hatred, whatever. But that's why I don't want Keith Thurman and Keith Thurman and Crawford. Why? Keith Thurman fought before Errol Spence. I don't want to keep seeing Crawford fight guys that have a handicap and we don't know how they're going to look. You just fought the best guy with that inactivity and you tore him up. Why do I want to see you fight Keith Thurman with no ponytail off of an even longer layoff? I don't really want to see that. Now, if Keith Thurman beat Boots or something and then fought Crawford, all right, that's different. That's why I say, for me, the Boots fight makes a lot of sense because Boots is active. Boots fought in January against the Karen dude, learned what he learned from that tough fight. The guy was running from him, and then he got the via stoppage. Boots is young, he's hungry, he's big, he's strong. He too is a switch hitter. He's calling out Crawford. I love it. But the Bud Buddies, they don't seem like they want to see that fight. Oh, what has Boots done? But y'all literally, man, stop. Don't ask me what Boots has done, but we just watched this man fight David Avocado in December of last year. But Boots is mandatory. Got to do all this extra and jump through extra hurdles and hoops. Bro, stop it, bro. Listen, if you just want to say Crawford's the man, I want him to do whatever, you're better off saying that. Don't ask me, don't play these stupid mind games with me and say, oh, what has Boots done? Bro, Boots is coming off a great performance. He's mandatory. That's enough said. You talking about what has Boots done? What did Mean Machine do? He was coming off a loss. It really should have been a loss to Ray Robinson. What did David Avocado do? Don't do that. Y'all look stupid. Don't do that. You're like, oh no, but he can't fight him. The money won't be right with Boots. Oh, so the money was perfect for David Avocado, though. And Mean Machine, all these other fights that I literally didn't even want to see, though, for real. The money was perfect for them fights. For when Top Rank was throwing them little, Benavidez got shot in the leg like Call of Duty, them fights, the money was great and you didn't care about nothing else. You just go, bud, go. But then when it's a fight that's not on a 20-year layoff, 12 years of slave layoff, now y'all don't want to see it. Man, come on, bro. Boxing, y'all got to get it together. Bro, they only played it. They do that with Canelo, too. Come on. What has Boo Boo done? Boo Boo hasn't earned Canelo. But Average Pilgrim earned Canelo. Man, get the out of here, bro. How you going to say Average Yildirim, or whatever his name is, Average Children, he deserves Canelo, but Morrell don't? What's Morrell done? What's Andre done? What's Charlo done? Man, stop. Y'all got to get y'all lives together. Y'all sound stupid as hell. What has Andre done to deserve it? I'm glad David Benavidez don't move like Canelo, because they talking about Benavidez finna fight Andre. Bravo. Yeah, Canelo, he can't fight Andre because what's Boo Boo done, and he's a horrible fighter. But he'll fight Average Eardrum. Man, stop. Average Eardrum coming off a 2-year layoff and a loss. That's the same thing we're seeing with Crawford. Come on, man. What's Boots done? That fight's not going to be worth any money. But Bud don't have a problem outside of Errol Spence. He never had a problem fighting these other dudes who are lesser than Boots. And nobody had a problem with the money and the views and the pay-per-view and all that. Why is it only a problem with Boots? Man, stop. And then Crawford keep calling out Charlo, but I don't understand that. Charlo literally has to fight Canelo 14 pounds heavy. How are we holding our breath for a Charlo? We don't even know how he looked versus Canelo. We don't know if he can make 54 after bulking up to fight at 168. And that's another fight. Bro, mark me down as this. I do not want to see Crawford versus Charlo if he fights at 68 and it has to drop all the way down to 54. That's the same thing as like Errol Spence. I don't like it. I don't like these disposition ass fights. You know what I mean? Like long layoffs and like Benavidez fought in March against Caleb Plant. Andrade fought in January in his first super middleweight fight on the Tank Davis Hector Luis Garcia card. That's a fair fight. Andre didn't just move up and got to fight Benavidez. He already got a super middleweight fight. He hurt Desmond Nicholson, and he fought on the Tank card in January. And then Benavidez fought on my birthday, March 25th. Shout out to the Aries, gang, gang. And they're going to fight at the end of this year. That's fair. No one's on an extenuated layoff. Nobody, it's not like Andre's first fight at super middleweight. We don't know how he's going to look. We seen it. He still possessed power. He still was doing his thing. That's a good fight. I really don't want to see Crawford for the last remaining years. He said he's going to retire soon. Fighting people where there's these disposition circumstances, extenuated absences and inactivities. Shout out to Devin. We got the same birthday. Aries, gang, gang. Ego, you have an army too. Facts. Shout out to Slap. He will fight Liam Vegan Smith, who has done Jack-ish, but won't fight Andre. That's what I'm saying. Y'all got to stop with that. Like, you better off coming up with another excuse, bro. Don't say, what's this guy done? And you accept way lesser fights. Shout out to G-Code. Let's go. Anyway, I'm out of here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'll be back with some more heat. Please subscribe to the channel. I'm the best in the business.